1997. All right, riders, how's everybody doing? So, it's been quite some time since we've been able to get to work on this 1997 CBR 900RR. Been quite a long time. We're a pretty busy shop. We're just regular guys, so this isn't, something we can just sit back and make videos on. We really have to try to get stuff done for customers. And at this moment, we brought this baby back out to try to get some progress done on it because it's been quite a while and we had a little bit of a lull. Obviously, with the weather right now not cooperating for riding at all, if you can see outside here, it's pretty bad. We got snow everywhere. It's dripping on me. Anybody want some icicles? So here we are in the midst of winter, freezing our keisters off, and we're getting this thing, hopefully we'll get it done. So stay tuned for this. We got more coming on it. These vintage bikes, they really belong back on the road, so it's a cool thing that if we can get this thing looking beautiful and running smooth again, somebody's gonna have a really nice vintage bike to ride. Also, we are doing the CBR 1000, the Fireblade. Matt's actually working on that now. We've been teasing a couple things here and there of this bike. So I'm gonna turn it over to the Matthew and get a little bit of an update, what's going back here in the shop. See what we got. What's up, brother?
Hey, Joshy. So we're just getting the ABS fairings kit fitted. Installing turn signals. We had to redo the front end on this. The front end was in pretty rough shape. So new fork legs, new fork seals we put on there. And then we're just trying to build out the ABS fairings kit. A lot of these, I don't want to say older, but a lot of these CBRs, they're kind of finicky when you're putting the plastics together. It's not as simplistic as the newer stuff where there's a lot of clips and grommets, stuff like that holds them together. These are actually bolted together, so there's a lot more fasteners that we need, as you can see, and just getting everything to line up. Over the years, these bikes get tweaked slightly. Rough hands get on these sometimes, and you just gotta kind of tweak everything back to straight, and that's kind of what we've been doing with this, working through it to get everything both legal as well as safe. Those two do go hand in hand, but when this is done, it's going to have a state safety inspection on it, so we have to do all the things to make it state legal. So that's kind of what I've been doing here with the turn signals, fixing, just having a place to mount a license plate. It's all the little things that you don't think about when you look at these bikes or when you buy these bikes, and we just got to go through it and get it all done. So I can see the finish line. It's there. I just got to keep running the race, if you will. But the fairing kit, that's not the problem. Everything's fitting really well. It's just getting everything on and getting it together. That's where the issue comes. All right, now the story on the CBR, we found some hidden damage on this. That's really why we stopped on this. But we had a friend of the shop. He filled in the tank here with some brazing. Thank you, Josh, for the assist. He brazed in the tank, and we're going to get this painted, but the hold up with this right now is we have to first take it off to the decal place so they can line up the decals on the gas tank with the fairing here. That's the lower fairing, but you get the idea. Basically, when we put the fairings on, we're going to want the decals to match from the tank to the bike. So that's what we're kind of doing now, is we're just mocking everything up, getting the fairings on, and then once that's done, it's going to go off to the sign place. They're going to get the decals set up for the gas tank, and then from there it'll go off to the painter, put fresh paint on it, and then he'll put the stickers on, we'll clear coat over it, and then that job will be done. It's just the time it takes to do it. The off season is kind of the best time to get on it, so that's why we're doing this now. So yeah, that's just a little update on this one. Like I said, the fire blade, that should be done here within a little while. That's just putting everything together, like I said before. But this one here is a little bit more mock-up, a little bit more involved than what we initially thought it was going to be. So that's what I have for an update now on these two. But they will be ready for sale, and they both ran well. I mean, we wouldn't start doing all this work if we didn't ride them first. So they're both great running bikes. It's just they weren't the best looking, so we're doing our part to make them, you know, give them a second chance at life. Really, that's what we're doing here. So
cool. So there you got it. There you have it. We're working on these things, trying to get this stuff as quickly finished as we possibly can. But again, we only have so much time. And again, with the winter time here, we do have a little bit of extra time to start getting this done, seeing if we can't bring two iconic machines back to life and get somebody hooked up with maybe one of their first loves of their life when they were riding, you know, back when they were younger in the 90s or so. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. We know Matt, Joel, they always do a great job, so stay tuned and happy riding.
remember to like, share, and subscribe. Ding that notification bell for updates.